summer signings, you know, just behind the tens and Bumo and Cunha, then maybe worrying about your goalie every game. What's going on, people? This is Brian Martin United back with another news show. This is like three in a row. I'm on a roll here. I'm just banging it out. I getting a little bit more of a hang of this whole streaming thing. As you guys know, I'm like new to this stuff, so that's why it's all kind of all over the place. In fact, so my microphone's to my left over here. You saw me try to like ease it over, right? Like try and like slide it over without you guys noticing. But yeah, so here it is now in front of me. Hopefully that sounds a little better. Anyway, let's get into it. So this right here, ultimate trolling from Brighton. They know we've been talking about this guy. We've been playing him up. We've been putting together compilations, and everyone's been scouting him from their sofa and armchair. And they hit us with this first thing in the morning. So fair play to you there, Brighton. I left a comment on there, by the way. If you want to read it, check it out. That's my handle right there. On Twitter, Brymart United, BRYMARTUTD. Um, Search for me. You can find my post. I commented on there trying to, stick it back to Brighton there. But again, I think they're gonna eat their words. I think next summer he's ours. So enjoy him while you have him. I'll enjoy watching him get, more experience for you this season. And you know, we'll see him in a red shirt next year. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to my items for today. Camavinga. I know I brought him up yesterday and probably the day before, and I will probably continue to bring him up. I think he would be a great signing. He is 22. He is versatile. He can play left back, center defensive mid, center mid, cam, probably striker, probably winger, probably goalie. Actually, yeah, there is a clip of him playing goalie somewhere um, in one of the off seasons. So I mean, the guy can do it all. Like I said, the guy is even a model, right? He can model some of our gear, help get our sales up, help bring us more revenue, you know, increase our coffers there, and bigger signings, right? All because of Camavinga's modeling skills. But no, but seriously though, I keep beating the drum on that. I would love to see him in the United shirt. I think he'd be great. Yes, he has had some injury concerns, but I think he should be over those by now. And I think that um, he's looking to play too, because I think Ancelotti kind of brushed him aside a little bit in the last couple of seasons. Obviously, Ancelotti's gone, so we'll see what Xabi Alonso does with him. But I would love to maybe strike while the iron's potentially hot and see if we could get him over here to Manchester. Anyway, Garnacho. We are waiting on Chelsea to offer us more than a bag of chips for Garnacho, right? 25 million pounds, Chelsea. Like, come on, guys. Like, I know you got the money. We know you got the money, right? Just cough it up. Just go ahead and slide another cool 40 million pounds on top of that 25. I know you were just joking with that 25 million pounds. You were just fooling around. I get it. Add another 40, you got a deal. Better yet, add another 40, throw in Santos, and you definitely got a deal. All right? Hear me out, Chelsea. Come on. Come on. We know you want him. We want to offload him, right? Just another cool 40 million is all. Make it 25 plus 40, 65. Done deal, right? I mean, the guy clearly wants to go to you, right? He's turned down Bayern. He's turned on everybody, right? So just make it happen, Chelsea. Come on. Come on. Make it happen. Mr. Anthony, he is still wanted by Real Betis. I feel like there hasn't been a whole lot of noise over the summer. I feel like Real Betis right now is just like, fawning over Anthony. It's kind of like that X-Men meme that's going around where Wolverine has that picture of Jean Grey and he's just like has his hand over it, right? That's Real Betis right now with Anthony. They've got a picture of Anthony, and every night the manager goes to bed and he's just like, if only you were here. Well, same story with Garnacho. Pay us, right? Pay us. Um, so yeah, and Anthony wants to go there and play. He did well there, right? So just make it happen. Just cough up the money, make it happen, and done deal, right? Mr. Sancho, according to reports, Sancho is not the holdup. Apparently, he is not the holdup for moving away from Manchester United. Apparently, according to reports, his agent is asking for a big fee. I won't say astronomical, but apparently it's big enough to put clubs off. My only thought is his agent must be thinking, this is the last time I'm going to get a big transfer out of Sancho. So maybe I'll just go for broke now and just get as much as I can. You know, I don't care, whatever. I don't care if it holds up things. I will get what I can out of him. Um, because otherwise, like, what the hell, man? Like, get out of the way so he can leave us in peace. You know, it's like an exorcism, right? I feel like shaking around like a one of those tambourines and rattles, like leave us in peace, please. You know, it's like an exorcism or something, right? Like leave us in peace. Um, you know, so that way Sancho goes and can get off our wage books, and you know we can bring in someone else. So yeah, apparently that's the story there. You know, he can be gone, maybe to Italy. Him and Sweetie can get a nice little I don't know, pad out there somewhere, maybe next to Hoyland, who's probably also going to end up in Italy. Um, so, you know, we'll see. Anyway, speaking of Hoyland, the Daily Mail, they said that there was an inquiry from Fulham because I think their striker is hurt, which maybe wouldn't be a terrible move for Hoyland, but right now it seems like Italy is his most likely destination. Apparently AC Milan was kind of sniffing around a little bit, but it's said, according to BBC, that Victor Boniface is looking to move to AC Milan, at least on a loan. So, I mean, Boniface, Hoyland, Boniface, Hoyland, Boniface, Hoyland. I mean, you see where I'm going with that, right? Like, feel sorry for the kid, but I don't think you're going to get in ahead of Boniface at AC Milan. So, it looks like Napoli is the most likely destination for Hoyland. Romelu Lukaku is hurt. I'm not sure how long he's going to be injured for, but he's out. They need a striker. I think Hoyland kind of fits the bill. He can go and link back up with McTominay, and he can hopefully get service from the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, and score some goals there, and you know hopefully have a good career. Speaking of McTominay, I missed those late runs into the box. 25 yards out, upper 90, goal. Anyway, let me focus here. Now I'm sitting here looking like that Wolverine meme with McTominay in a picture, and my hand over it, like, oh, I wish you were still with us. Wish you were here. Anyway, Mr. Maguire has been talking to the media lately, and he's talking about how United has changed and is going in the right direction, and you know his role and things like that, and you know how things are just getting better, which I don't disagree. I think things are getting better. I think we're turning the corner. Knock on wood, fingers crossed, everything crossed. We're turning the corner. Um, but I also checked his contract. He got a 1 year extension in January 2025. It is almost January 2026. So now is probably the right time to start kissing the ring to try and get another year extension or some sort of, you know, extended stay here at United. And to be honest, I think he deserves it. I think he deserves it. I think he's been a good leader. I think he has shown professionalism, the way he's kept his head down despite all the criticism, which I myself threw at him. And he stayed professional and he pushed through it, and he's doing well. He's doing well. He is a reliable center back. You know, like when he's back there, you know, lately I've not felt like, oh my gosh, you know, what's Maguire gonna do? I feel like Maguire's gonna do the safe thing, do the right thing. You know, he's gonna play a good ball too, and he's been getting down the wings occasionally lately, and you know, showing a bit of skill there and hitting some pretty good shots too. You know, so I'm like, yeah, I'd give Maguire another year, see what happens. I mean, plus, like I said, the youngsters can look up to him and learn from him, learn from his professionalism. So I don't see why not. I'd give another year. Um, but who I wouldn't give another year is Onana. I'd love to see him out the door. So speaking of that, goalkeeper news, got to cover it since it's, you know, up here on my list of things. The Zion Suzuki rumors are back, according to the Manchester Evening News. Um, Zion is now valued at, drumroll please, 40 million, which I think a year or two ago he was valued at what, 10, 15 million, something like that, maybe 20 tops. So of course now that he's like doubled in value, now we're looking at him. So I don't know. It's probably just a rumor. Probably just, they're throwing his name in there because we're obviously shopping for a keeper. And so obviously, they're probably Googling, okay, who did United look at before? Oh, Suzuki. Yeah, let's bring him back into the picture. Probably nothing to it, but hey, who knows? Watch this space. Again, you guys know who I would love to see through the door, right? I wouldn't mind Martinez. Wouldn't mind him, but I would love to see Andriy Lunin from Real Madrid. That guy was just dynamite when Courtois was hurt. The guy deserves to be number one somewhere. He wants to be number one. I'm sure he does. He's a professional. You don't hear about him in the news. He seems like a pretty decent guy from, what I've seen of him on TV and interviews and things like that. Um, I think it would be great to see if we can somehow prize him away from Madrid, and have him walk through our door. I think he's 26, so probably get another decade out of him as a goalkeeper, right? They last a little longer. So, I'm not making any friends at Madrid this summer, obviously mentioning Camavinga and then Lunin, but hey, they're good players. I'd love to see them in a Manchester United jersey this year, if not next year. But honestly, like, I don't want to see Onana between the sticks again. Bayendir maybe in a cup game or two, but he's got to be stronger. I do think he was fouled a bit, but even still, it's like you got to keep that out. You got to be stronger than that. You got to, even when you're getting fouled, and if for those who don't know, I'm talking about the Arsenal game. Even when you're getting fouled, you still got to be strong and keep the ball out of the net. Just pure pride, right? Just like nothing's getting past me. You got to have that mentality as a keeper, right? So you got to be stronger than that. But with all that said, honestly, at this point, I would just give the gloves to Heaton. He can do a job. You know what you're getting with him. Not a whole lot of frills, right? Like he'll come out, he'll claim the ball, he'll collect the ball, he'll clear it, do what he needs to do. I think we're better off having that at the back than Onana, who you have no idea what he's going to do, and Bayendir, who is scared of his own shadow. So I don't know. Those are my thoughts there. Very quick reminder: the transfer window closes on September 1st. The big five leagues all agreed to a September 1st window closing. That includes Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, Liga, and Bundesliga. September 1st. So, Hoyland, Anthony, Sancho, Malacia, others, right? Got a week and a half. Clock's ticking, right? To find somewhere else to play. Unless you plan on going to Turkey. I think their window closes September 11th. But other than that, figure it out. Because, like, I don't want you sitting here on the wage books just collecting money off of us and not contributing. All right. So, those are my thoughts there. Anyway, another short one. That's all I got for you guys today. I will probably do a new show tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I mean, if nothing changes between now and the game, I might just do a game preview and then obviously do a live stream for the game itself. I try to always do those. If I don't, I will post and tell you that I'm not going to do a match stream for that particular match. But in the meantime, please do follow me, Brighton United. I was trying to find like exactly where to point. Right, you saw me like, where is it? Yep, there it is. Brighton United, bottom of the corner, bottom of the screen. BRYMARTUTD. That is me on Twitter/X. I am quite active on there. Please follow me. I will follow you back. We can engage. We can have a good conversation. Same thing on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. And if you like what you heard, please share it. Spread the word. I'm a small channel. We can engage. I don't have super chats. So you want to spend any money to engage and get your opinion out there, I will read comments if they're not, obviously anything inappropriate, right? Please keep it clean. But apart from that, guys, That's all I got for you. So I will see you on the next one. Peace.